Hello, I'm Dr. Pat Clark White, and I'm here to help you get your head in the game for writing your prospectus. You may have noticed that the EDOL 790 prospectus class is different. It's different because you have no other courses that are happening right at this time, and we've done that deliberately so that you will have plenty of time to spend just focusing all of your attention and time on the prospectus. You may also have noticed that the writing standards are higher for this class because this is the beginning point of your dissertation, and your academic writing needs to be as strong and scholarly as possible. In order to do that, you're going to have to participate with your instructor as your coach through multiple drafts of each and every assignment. You will write an assignment such as the background statement, and your instructor will give you some fabulous feedback, and then you will take that feedback and rewrite the draft and resubmit it. And that's important because you will get closer and closer to having the best possible draft of each section of your prospectus. APA is required, and while it may have been required in other courses, it has to be really pristine in this one. So you're going to have your APA 6th manual right by your side as you're writing, and I would strongly recommend that you purchase EndNote if you don't already have it, and learn to use it and make that your best friend because it will save you an amazing number of hours. Remember that this class is only 8 weeks long, and that means you have only 8 weeks, 2 months, to write a dissertation chapter 1. That's a daunting task unless you really get your shoulder to the wheel and you respect all of the timelines for each section of that prospectus. We will help you achieve your goal if you stay with us and meet those timelines. Here's some tips for your success. You've heard us say this first one over and over and over: read, 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 read. And if we ever said it before, we surely do mean it now. This is the important time for you to be literature rich in writing your chapter 1. You need to have plenty of background in your subject matter. You need to have gone to the dissertations, read those dissertations, looked at the bibliographies for other ideas of other sources to consult, and come at your chapter 1 having had a good, strong background in books, articles, and dissertations. You will have a much finer draft if you understand the importance of accepting coaching and constructive criticism with grace, because we are only here for you. It is our objective to have every one of you pass with flying colors, and we are doing our utmost to make sure that happens. So understand that the coaching and the criticism is only to help you get to a better draft. Also, again, as I said before, multiple drafts are just part of the process, so be ready for that and be thick-skinned when you receive those comments that you need to resubmit. Communicate regularly with your instructor, and if you need help, ask for it. Don't wait, because we are there only for one reason, and that is to help you be successful. A peer study group will be of tremendous value, not only now, but also when you get to the dissertation itself. Having someone to brainstorm with, to talk over problems, to help each other in your work, and also to hold each other accountable for moving forward and making progress, to support each other when the going gets tough. This is an invaluable assistance, so please do set up a peer study group if you don't already have one. As I said earlier, if you haven't already purchased EndNote, now is the time to get it. It is a worthwhile investment, and it will just make everything you do so much easier. And then each instructor is going to put office hours, make office hours available for you, or individual appointments. So please take advantage of our willingness to be there for you personally when you have questions or concerns. Some don'ts to think about. First, Don't do a program evaluation. We don't consider it an acceptable dissertation topic at Brandman because we want you to think bigger than your own organization or your own program. We want you to avoid doing institutional studies which are limited to your own organization. With some rare exceptions, we might permit it if you meet specific parameters that we have, but honestly, we really prefer that you look at a study that embraces many organizations, not just your own. And while some students have in other organizations, other universities, done a quick and dirty study, this is not what we want to be known for at Brandman. And so please be sure that you decide on a quality topic with a quality methodology. Some do's for you. Do take steps to remedy any writing problems that you might have. Get help from the Online Writing Center, or get a tutor, or get an editor. It's perfectly acceptable for students who struggle with writing to get an editor as long as you do the research and the original writing. It is fine with us if you get an editor to help put you into a format that is compliant with APA guidelines and who is able to format your prospectus and make sure that your writing is mechanically and structurally sound. Do use the dissertation template provided for you on the student website. This is a template that is going to help you and save you a lot of time in terms of trying to figure out what's the structure of chapter 1. It's there for you, and please follow that as your guide. In conclusion, I just want to say, on behalf of all of the faculty associated with this prospectus course, we wish you the best of luck in developing your prospectus. Know that we are your coaches and we're right there with you and wanting to help you to reach that finish line in good form and as quickly as possible. Thank you so much for listening, and we wish you the best.